Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here for tonight's launch party. It is Tuesday night and it is normally launch party here, although I feel like we've been changing things around a little bit recently. And do we normally do launch party now on a Tuesday? I don't even know. We're doing launch party tonight though. A slight change to the advertised show in that you have me on my own. Oh, I know what you're thinking. He's only going to do about half an hour. No. I'm going to go longer. I'm going to go as long as I possibly can to keep you entertained over the course of this show. So let me tell you what we're going to do and how it's going to work, because we've planned it all out. Unfortunately, as those of you who are watching through the day today will know, is Debbie wasn't feeling particularly well, and I think we are very caring here when it comes to people not feeling well. We said, you know what, you're on holiday after today, get yourself well, get yourself home. So we sent her home. So you got me. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a few things across the show. So, message in a bottle, first of all, we're going to have a look at. Now, I'm quite excited about this because obviously this was launched at the back end of last week. I've not seen it yet. So I'm going to take you through everything that you can get your hands on, show you some finished samples, and then we're going to bring you one of the best demonstrations from the show on Friday with Debbie and Leanne. There's a really great VT that we're going to show you as far as that is concerned. When we come back from that in just a little while, I'm doing a demo. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, demo. So you'll stick around for that. I said, George was like, well, we'll do your demo first. I was like, no, George, what you want to do is you want to hook him in. Because what will happen, you see, is they'll go, oh, Ben's doing a demo. So they'll either stick around because A, they want to support me and go on, Ben, you can do it, or B, they want to watch me muck it up. So either or, we're going to get a big audience for that, and in just a little while. So I'll be doing a demo with the brand new collection that we've launched today, the Staircase Scenes. It is a brilliant collection, and even if the demo goes wrong that I do for you, I'm not doing it timed, by the way. I've just seen a clock come up on the screen that you can't see. I'm going to take my time. No, so even if the demo doesn't go particularly well, you'll still have lots of great demos with Debbie from earlier to go back to. And then talking about that, we will be repeating one of Debbie's demos from First Look this morning. So that's how it's going to work. We're going to look at the Gemini machines as we go through the show as well. And listen, chat to me. It's me and you, for the next hour and a half, hour and 40, hour and 50, however long we go. We've got George producing, we have got Jamie on the joystick, so it's the three of us, so let's have some fun. Get the comments coming in, let me know if there's anything particular you want to see. We've also got on the show the guillotine, we have got the template library as well, so this might be a great show actually, if you're interested in the template library, to go, oh Ben, can you flick me through the orange book, or Ben, can you flick me through the blue book? Absolutely, I can do anything that you like, but that is how it is going to look. My demo coming up, I reckon, in about 25 minutes, half an hour, so please make sure you are here for that. Not even sure what I'm doing yet. I'll probably just, like the experts do, I'll probably just wing it, yeah? I'll just probably wing it. Let's wing it, man. On the socials tonight, with me, I say I'm on me, and I'm not, because Jan is here, Joyous Jan is here, keeping me right, saying, hello Ben, Jan here with you, hello. Hello also to Carolyn Laverspear, who says, greetings from a foggy and cold Boise in Idaho. Greetings also to Hillary, who says, hi everyone from Hillary and Holly Collie. Molly Collie messaged Holly Collie last night on Instagram to say thank you for her space bear. It's the first time she played with it last night for quite a while. She got it out and she was like chucking it on me, so I thought, oh, we'll send a picture to say thanks to Holly Collie for the present. Terry H says, hi all from a dreary Iowa. Have a great show, Ben. Thank you, Terry H. Hopefully you can all stick around. Let's get some big viewing figures tonight as well. So when they're coming in the morning, they'll be like, why did the viewing figures say? Oh, because it was Ben and he was doing a demo, yeah? He was doing a demo. Karen says, I tell you what, it is a bit like, you know what, the breakfast show that I did, which everyone liked, it was fun, that wasn't it? So it's like an extended version of that. A very, very extended version. Karen says, good afternoon from Hampton Roads, Virginia. Pugs fed and napping. Marta says, good afternoon all. Hilary says, demo. And Jane says, good morning, everyone, from a cloudy and rainy Las Vegas. It's been a rainy one here today as well, I tell you. Hi to Faye Smith, who says, hello, everyone. Mary Beth Doyle says, hi again, everyone. This should be a fun show. It will be, won't it? It will be a fun show. So we're going to kick things off with a collection that I haven't seen yet, which I'm very excited about, which is the Message in a Bottle here. Now, I'll show you the boards and I'll show you some finished samples. Have we got the showstopper available in all countries? I think we have, haven't we? I did make some notes. We have, did you say? Oh, excellent news. Excellent stuff. So let us take a little bit of a sneaky peek as to what you're going to be getting in this collection. This is the little main collection that you're going to be getting. So within this, you have got the Message in a Bottle stencil and dies here, which is super cute. So what you can do, obviously, is cut out your bottle. And then you've got all of the various different bits and pieces in here as far as the waves are concerned. You've got the sand in there. You've got the, is that bubbles or silt, would you call that? I'm not really sure. Let's go with like the bubbles that you've got in there as well. I love the fact that we've included the stencil there too. And there's your cork. I was looking at that a few minutes ago thinking, what's that got to do with like a Message in a Bottle? Of course, you have got your cork to pop in the end of your bottle. Whatever you're seeing is in there, it's going to look amazing. You've also got a little tag on there as well, obviously to pop onto the neck of the bottle itself. So those are all of the stamps and dies from that set with the stencil as well. Then you've got your ocean friends. So we brought you a whole collection of different characters that you can pop in this bottle. Did we name any of these on the launch show, or did we not really go down that route at all? No, we didn't name them. Okay, well, you've got a whale in there. Yeah, it's a whale, isn't it? Yeah, whale. The jellyfish was everyone's favourite, really, on the launch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I quite like the jellyfish. I'm a big fan of the dolphin, actually, there. A fan of the dolphin. Has anyone been swimming with dolphins? I did that years ago. We were in Israel, I think, when we did that. I was about 16. It was an amazing experience. Beautiful creatures. You've got the jellyfish. You've got the octopus there as well. And then you've got the beautiful little fish too. So all of those stamps and dies, and then you've got all of these fantastic kind of like sea elements, if you like. You've got the seaweed, the kelp, the various shells, and I love the fact that we include the bubbles in there too. 2 little stamps to go in that one as well. Just a note, and seize the day are the sentiments that you get in there. Next up, oh, this is super cute. Of course, if you have like a Message in a Bottle, you put a sailboat is in there more often than not, isn't it? Has anyone ever actually done that? Who's watching? Has anyone actually popped like a message in a bottle and like chucked it out to sea and seen if it's like it's littering? Oh yeah, maybe don't go throwing like glass bottles into the sea. Yeah, that might be. No, but they did back in the olden days, didn't they? Have you ever found a message in a bottle with a message in it? Maybe that's the question. I don't know. Maybe you have. You'll have to let us know in the comments. But this, I've always wondered how to get rid of my recycling. What are you doing? It's a message in a bottle, mate. It's a message in a bottle. Recycle responsibly, everybody. This is the sailboat, though, that you're going to be getting. And again, look at that. Beautiful stamps and dies in that set. So you get a selection there of the little sailboat. You've got all your clouds in there too. And then, of course, you've got the dies to be able to cut those out. So that is an 11-piece set. Love the fact that we give you the cute little seagulls and birds in there as well. I knew that when we brought you a collection like this, that we had to include a lighthouse. I kind of feel like since we brought you things like the Coastal Collection and indeed the lighthouse set that we brought you, a lot of people jumped on board and said we absolutely love lighthouses, and we did a whole gallery, didn't we, of people sending in pictures of the various lighthouses near them. So I kind of thought Message in a Bottle had to bring you a lighthouse, and that is exactly what we have done in this collection. So once again, stamps and dies here. It's a 6-piece collection. I really love the compass here too. I just think that is such a beautiful stamp. You've got sending a little message, and you've also got enjoy the journey in there too. And then last but by no means least, you have got your message scroll, and this is beautiful. So stamps and dies here. I love this scroll particularly because obviously you stamp it out, die cut it out, and then you've got all of these fantastic little messages to put on top of your scroll. You are my anchor, adventure awaits, message in a bottle, just a little message, sending love, and with you, which is super cute. Will you? Will you? Will you? And then, of course, you've got the anchor, you've got the wheel, and then you've got the little. Is that, I'd say, a life raft, isn't it? A life ring that you've got. So really super cute, that whole collection. And that is everything that you're going to get. But let's have a little look at some of the finished samples before we show you the VT, because there's some amazing samples here. I'm particularly drawn to this one. Now, as soon as I saw this, I thought, who's done a beautiful card just like this? Of course, it is Nicole Bretherick-Rack, using so many different elements that I've just shown you there. And actually, some beautiful... this didn't come with papers as well, did it? No, but you've got things, I was going to say, you've got papers like the Coastal collection you could use, your Enchanted Ocean collection you could use as well. So beautiful kind of matting and layering in the background there, and then using all of the elements, just layering up the waves to create that kind of, well, it's a little bit stormy there, doesn't it, with the waves going on. Beautiful lighthouse in the front and lots of the other little different elements. I love the addition here, what Nicole's done, of just adding a little bit of twine to keep the tag on that bottle. This one, super fun here. What I love about this is that I look at that one and that's quite a, you know what I mean? That's like a grown-up card, and you get one like this, which is a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more cartoony, if you like. This one again, Nicole. I love these sort of cards that you know, you can pop out and have those scenes on, but then fold flat for postage. Here, obviously, she's used the bottle, but like cut it down to pop it in the front. It's got the little fishies in. Love the kind of addition of all of the seaweed and the shells that you've got, and then of course the bigger bottle, just with some acetate on the front, and then you've got the two scrolls popped inside there as well, which I think is a really cool little touch. And of course, all of the dyes that you get in your bottle popped into the background to create that sea scene. Next up, dolphins in a bottle. Again, beautifully. Oh, is it whales? Yep, sorry, it is whales, not dolphins. I mean, that is a big bottle, isn't it? That is a big, big bottle. But again, pop your own little sentiment on there. Decorate it up with the shells and the kelp that you've got as well, which I think is super cute. These are dolphins. There we go. Are these all Nicole's? I think they are. Absolutely brilliant. And again, do you know what? You look at projects like this and think, now you've got all of the dyes. Think of all the different papers that you can use as well. I'm not taking anything away from Nicole here, but you look at that and think that's quite an achievable cardigan, even if you are just starting out in crafting. So lots of different ways to be able to use these, but lots of kind of achievable projects as well. This is super cute. Look at that. It's almost like, well, you've got a scene, haven't you, across the 4 bottles there. How clever is this? That she's actually managed to, you know, here you've got the whale in this bottle here, and then the tail just here, and the whale half in, half out there, and you've got the dolphins almost like jumping through the different bottles. So creative, and this is the kind of thing that you are able to do with a collection just like this. I'll show you one more, and again, this is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, they're all Nicole's. This one again, this time with the jellyfish and the little octopus in there as well, cutting the anchors out of your metallic cardstock, using the different papers that you might have. Create your own backgrounds as well. I feel like this is a really good set to do your sort of watercolour backgrounds with. They're going to work absolutely perfectly. But lots of food for thought there. The showstopper is £32 or $40. Obviously, individuals available for you. Let me just have a quick look at your comments. Let me read your comments. We'll go to the VT with Debbie, because otherwise these will make no sense probably when we come back. But Faye Smith is in. Mary Beth Doyle. Sarah says, hi to George, Jamie, Jan and Ben. Hello, everyone watching. Hello. Hi to Stephanie. Says, good afternoon, Ben, Jan, team and friends from Farmingdale, New Jersey. Lisa P says, Ben, oh, thank you. Ben does such a good job wearing both hats. But how about having Jake come into craft or MC? That would be fun too. I mean, I can get him in later on if you like. I'll need all my concentration when I'm crafting over there in just a little bit. So maybe I won't get him in then because he'll put me off. Holly and Reindeer Bear are rooting for you, Ben. Thank you, Hillary. Good morning to Diane Nathan and Zoe Carver and Brian and BM in Chile, Indiana. Avril Hayward says, hi, everyone. This is going to be a fun show. Just waiting for Mackie D's to arrive as a treat for the kids. Sue Gartland says that bottle is ideal for a love potion for your Valentine. I love that. And Sue also says that could be a freeze in a child room. Keep the comments coming through. We are going to go back, as I say, when we come back from this Vici, I will be attempting a demo with the staircase collection. But in the meantime, this is a demo from Friday's show with Leanne and Debbie with the message in a bottle. We'll meet you back here in just a bit. Have a look.
Right, so a few different things. I'm going to show
He's
you
got
how
16.
to do something a little bit different with that scroll. So first of all, let's cut out the bottom. So I've got this nice blue cardstock, so we're just going to place that onto there. Now what I've done with the same blue cardstock is I folded it in half because I wanted a secret message that really is sort of secret, but I also want to do a little twist to it as well. So we're going to use this one, but what we are going to do, we are going to make it so it opens up. So we're going to place this onto the edge here, so it will cut through two pieces, but I don't want to die cut into the card at the end, so I'm hovering that over the top. Now don't worry that it's going to leave a gap, because we're going to do another one to go onto the top of that. This one is just going to be the one that's creative to open it. So I'm going to use some low-tack tape. We're going to just pop some tape onto there. I meant to send you some pictures the other day, Leanne, because when I started, my first shows were on birthday 9 years ago.
And we did them together, didn't we?
Yes, and do you remember, so a picture come up on my timeline of us eating those crisps.
Prosecco crisps.
Prosecco crisps.
And you know, they were strangely okay.
Yeah, they were.
And
they almost had a fizz as well,
They had a fizz in them, the Prosecco crisps, I remember them.
Marks and Spencer's Prosecco crisps.
And I think we both went to, and I think we might have both bought a coat in Marks and Spencer's at the same time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We had a
I couldn't believe it. I was like 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
My goodness.
Where does the time go, Debbie?
I know. Where does it go? Hey, it just flies by. So now we've got almost like a little card itself.
Oh, I
that
love
opens
that.
up. So once we've done that, we've got then our bottles. Let's take that off as well. So just tap that one out. And then we're going to cut some more of the scroll to make our actual designs. So I've got one, I've just got some paper here. Let's place that through and we'll just cut. I'll just do one more, and then I've already got one. So I'll do one where you can see it being, I've just put it down, Leanne, somewhere safe. What have I done? What have I done with it? Oh, there it is. There it is, somewhere safe, obviously. I don't feel like I've been today because there's lots of, so Jamie's just said I'm too tidy. I am normally, but I feel like because there's lots of components that I want to use, I'm literally got them all around me. Right, so let's do this one. And I'm going to start into this, and then we'll do some colouring. So really easy again. Let's bring in the stamping platform that could be back in stock soon. Now all you need to remember is when you are stamping this, which way round you've put your scroll.
Right.
Because the scroll is opening this way, which means the smaller side is the one that I'm going to be needing, because I don't want it that way. I'm not going to open it that side.
No.
I want it that way. So make sure, and the only reason I do that, when you're using your sentiments, which I've put again somewhere safe, you want them to go the right way. So we're going to first of all do our scroll. So that is just going to go directly on top there. So you'll do your scroll first, and then it's easier to line that up with your word in. So let's pop that over the top. I'm just doing that in this black ink pad. So right down onto the top, like so. And then what we're going to do is bring in, let's take that one off, and then we're going to bring in one of the sentiments. So I've already done a will you, so I'm going to pop just a little message, because this one is going to be on the top.
Okay.
So this will be just a little message, and we're going to see how perfectly they fit right through the centre. Could that up a little bit better. I should have put my glasses on. Don't know why I haven't got them on. Let me just grab them, then I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I was way out on that one. Don't worry, you'll get yours a little bit better lined up if you put your glasses on. So let's pop that there, stamp that into place. And there's I love the fact that we've got all these different messages. So we've got just a little message. And then all I'm going to do is use a really light pen. So this one is your grey, and I'm going to use the lightest one, and I'm just going to go through the centre here and just colouring it in. So all this is going to do is make a little bit of shading onto the top. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm almost just scribbling it down, just so it gives me a little bit more. Grey, and I wanted to use, oh, it was the brown grey. Must have used the red grey because this one looks slightly different. So we'll just switch to this one. So I've got Will You, which we've done. Now the Will You, can you see I haven't got an outside white edge? Because all I've done with that is just took my scissors and cut following the black line, like so. So if you just follow your black line round, and there's a reason I do that, because the Will You is going to go inside. Now, if it was the size, it wouldn't be able to fit in. So what I want is this Will You to go on the inside here. And you might find, as you fold that over, it's just moving a little bit. So I'm going to just take a little tiny bit around this edge off, like so. And all that's going to do is allow that to fit inside that crease, like that. So let's take that one down. So we'll just move that.
I'm loving this, Debbie. Did you know that 80% of people visit fish and chip shops, and this is in the UK, visit fish and chip shops at least once a year, and 22% of the population in the whole of the United Kingdom fish and chip shops once a week.
You was going to say fish and chips shops.
I was going to say fish and chip shops because it's the only type now.
So 22 a week?
A week.
Wow. That is true, yeah. But I think fish and chips is probably still one of the most affordable takeaways.
Yes, I agree.
I think it has got more expensive.
It
like
has.
we always had a saying, cheap as chips. And chips really aren't that cheap anymore.
No.
But I think it is still the cheapest takeaway.
Yeah, I would concur with that, unless you're buying them from Dave's at Beamish.
Oh, okay. Is that more
But they are worth
high-end?
it. They are worth it.
I
think it's £15 a portion.
Wow. Wow. What portion of chips?
Fish and chips.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But they are cooked in beef dripping over coal fires in the traditional way. And
that's amazing.
you will never, ever taste fish and chips like them. You have to go to Beamish. If you haven't lived. The joy Simon and I get, from watching our granddaughters shovel their fish and chips in by the handful, living their best fish and chip life. They don't even try to do it daily. They just they love it, and they don't need any ketchup or anything like that. They just want their fish and chips because they're living their best lives and loving it. It's worth the money. They absolutely love it.
Wow.
The Magpie and Whitby. Hey, tell us all for fish and chips tonight. Where's your in the UK? Where's your favourite go-to spot for fish and chips?
Ooh. I don't very often have fish and chips, I'm going to be honest.
Do you not?
No. I actually don't like fish, Leanne.
What?
I don't actually like fish.
You don't like fish?
No. I know. I will have a bit of battered cod and I quite enjoy it, but fish is not something I ever like to eat.
Is it not?
No.
You wouldn't choose
No.
like a herb crusted cod
It's a bit like
with crushed new potatoes.
No.
Oh.
Steak all the way. I'm
Steak
a steak
all the way.
girl. Yeah, I'm a
You're a
steak
steak.
girl. Yes,
Do you not like salmon?
No, I don't like seafood or anything like that.
No.
No.
You're not
at
having a
all.
mussel?
No.
No. Oh, I love a mussel.
Right, what I'm going to do with this, Leanne, we're going to cut our bottle through the top of our... So I'm making a box. I've already done my box base, so let me give you the measurements for them. So this one I have done to 12 inches and I've scored it on my box base side at 3 inches. So I've already made that one. Then my box lid I have done to 9 by 9 inch and I've scored it at 1.5 inches on my box lid side. And then we're just going to through. So, and in fact, as I know the time's going, I've already got one. So let me show you the one that we've got. So exactly the same. You see me make a box before. We just trim into the side pieces to make.
How much do you love that cardstock?
It's beautiful, isn't it? I love it so much. Yeah, it's really lovely. So first of all, let's pop our base together, and then we can pop all our bits in, and we'll do our secret little message as well.
Hey, that's a fancy box you've done there.
A fancy box.
Yeah, tell us about the way you've done that.
I don't know.
With big deep sides and little flaps.
Oh, so that's my thing at the moment, Leanne, and I've been telling you this. So when you come to cut in them in, I always cut in and then put a little triangle in, but I then realise that I'm wasting all my glue.
Yes.
So now I just cut small tabs so it's not wasting my glue.
I love
that. Need it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately and just doing small little tabs and then not wasting. I've been a little bit frugal.
I have learned something today, Debbie.
Well, you taught me how to make boxes. You taught me, you probably don't remember this, but you taught me, this was the time when I think I got on Leanne's nerves.
Is this a crafterganza?
No, this was when we were training to become a demonstrator.
Oh no, but that was the same hotel that we used to do crafterganza at,
yes,
which is why I'm confused.
And
you didn't get on my nerves, you're just surprised.
Well, I heard that you'd said I was a bit full on. I am, absolutely. That Debbie Fisher is a little bit full on. Louise that told me. We were all, it was all the same. It was like banter, and she said it was really funny because we was like, and because Louise didn't like cuddles. No. So, and there was me. Oh my God, it's so nice to see you. And I was cuddling everyone. I'm a very tactile person, still am, and I've never changed. It's just how I am, and I am this very excitable puppy. That's me.
You don't ever change.
Yeah.
We love you how you are. I just got a bit of a shock because you launched yourself at us in the car park.
I absolutely did. That's right. You remember that.
I do.
Exactly. You were bringing in your clothes from the car.
I was bringing in my clothes from the car. I was coming out of Louise's car and I turned round and all I seen was somebody running at me with their arms out and launched at me, and I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Because we'd never met before. It was the first time. It's so funny. That's a lot of years ago.
Oh, it was well, maybe 12, 14 years
And here we
ago.
are, still the best friends.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fish and chips.
Fish and chips
later.
all the way.
Absolutely. It was so funny, yeah. And I was full on. I am a full on person when you meet me. I do love a cuddle, yeah. Do love a cuddle. And can I just tell you, I might make Leanne jealous though.
Go on.
I got a cuddle off Jamie.
Jamie didn't.
Jamie doesn't do
Jamie
cuddles.
doesn't do cuddles.
He doesn't do cuddles, and he absolutely made my day. I bought him some Guinness for his birthday last week, and I was like, oh, I would give you a cuddle, but I know he went, Debbie, you can have a cuddle.
Oh.
It really, honestly,
we need to make you a badge.
day.
I had a cuddle off Jamie. You need a little badge. That deserves a badge.
I know. Yeah. So what I have got better at is making sure I know people's personal space.
Yes.
Because I wasn't very good at that before I started here. And as Leanne found out in the car park, but I have learned to judge things a little bit better. I've grown up, Leanne. I didn't grow up till I was in my 50s, but I feel grown up now. But yes, in fact, I keep wanting to put them down, and I don't want to do that because we want to do our card first before we put our sides on. So we're going to place this back in. So because it's the same shape, so I put some acetate on the back, and then I'm just going to place this back in our die cut, and then we've got our little message. But what I thought, because it says just a little message, and then it says, will you? Now, if you want to give this a gift to somebody, you can, and then put a little message on the back. So my little message, in fact, let's make the design, and then I will put the message on the back so you can see what my message is. Because you could have a will you marry me, couldn't you? You could have, well, you could be all sorts, but I thought ours was very apt to me and Leanne. So I'm just trying to find my dotty tape pen. Here we go.
Okay. Do you know, so many beautiful comments from all of you. Absolutely adoring this collection. Vicky Butterfield says, Debbie is a great teacher. I love the way she not only tells how, but also why she's using different techniques and tricks.
Oh,
that's lovely, isn't it?
Much.
And Vicky, your name reminded me of a song that my grandma used to sing years ago called Cushy Butterfield. Cushy Butterfield. I would say it's a Gateshead Newcastle song, so it's definitely going to be very local. And it's got like several verses. I don't know if it's terribly appropriate these days, but the verse went something like, she's a big lass, she's a bonny lass, and she likes her beer. They call her Cushy Butterfield, and I wish she was here.
Oh, that's lovely. I love that.
There you go. I'm sure you're just a bonny lass, Vicky.
Absolutely.
Now, the Crafty Halo says, we don't have a fish and chips place near me anymore. That's really sad. You have to go out and find them. Go out and find them. Rhonda Crawley, she's in your camp. She says she doesn't like fish either. Rhonda.
Yeah, I've never been a fish person. It's a little bit like, and this might divide people as well, it's a little bit like cheesecake. I will eat cheesecake, but I would never choose cheesecake.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, so if there was something else on the dessert menu, I would always have something else. But if cheesecake is the only thing going, then I will eat it and I'll love it. Yeah. Which is weird, because then I still wouldn't choose it.
I don't know that I ever choose cheesecake.
But so many people love cheesecake,
except when I'm at the Cheesecake Factory in America.
A cheesecake factory?
Now, Debbie, you have to go, when you go to America on holiday, search for your nearest, everybody in the comments who lives in Oregon, which cheesecake factory does Debbie need to go to?
What, do they have them all over?
Debbie, it's a chain. Now, they do food, you can get a savoury meal, you can get a meal, and the food is incredible. But the cheesecakes to choose from will blow your mind.
Wow.
It's incredible, and they are fabulous. You must go. That. It's an institution.
That sounds amazing. Right, now I have just popped my... Oh, another little question, as this has just come into my hand, because I'm always being asked about the sticker machines. Is there any way we could make one?
Make what?
A sticker maker, like a Xyron.
Oh, well, we've looked.
Oh, okay.
And it's not as easy as that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm running...
We have researched that.
Okay. Right, so that's a no. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right, now what I've also done is I've just got some sort of twine. We don't need that one, I don't think, but I'm going to pop this one just on the top here. I think that looks really cool. So we'll pop that there, and then we'll get... So when we bought out the Gemini Mini, well, not when we bought out some mini dies to go in the Gemini Mini, which were a little alphabet set. So I have done myself a little one that we're going to pop on the back of here. So when you open your box up, it will then say, pour me a gin. So I thought it would be a really nice way to have a little message underneath, but it would say, pour me a gin. So there we go. So let me pop our box together, and then we have finished. So just popping that one in and go around each of your tabs. And third one.
I love this.
So it was there, Leanne, that you taught me how to make a box, because I could never get the sides right, and you showed me how to make a box.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was when you
I don't remember that bit.
Yeah, no, you showed, we were learning all the tools, and because I had to do my final one on the Ultimate Pro.
Yes.
To be judged. To become an accredited demonstrator, and that's yeah, you taught me how to make a box, which was amazing.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. So
that's
we've
beautiful.
got our
I love
little
the
message there. So it says just a little message, and it says, will you? And then when they open the box, pour me a gin.
There you go. So that was fun, wasn't it? It was nice to see that, actually, and see those in action over the course of the launch at the back end of last week. But that was the message in a bottle showstopper. £32 platinum price on that, or $40. Look, my moustache matches matey's over here. I'm over here. If you have just joined, by the way, that was a pre-record of what happened on Friday. So Debbie's not feeling particularly well, so we sent her home. So can you believe they entrusted me to do a 2-hour launch party on my own? Wow. But I love a challenge. I love a challenge. So still to come on the show tonight, we're going to be looking at the Geminis for you. They are back on a pre-order, aren't they? Which is very, very exciting indeed. We've got the Mini, the Midi, the Junior and the G2. That is to come. But I am going to do a demo. We've got a brand new launch today. It's the staircase seam dies. The showstopper has gone in the UK. We do have it available for you in the US. Basically, the showstopper included the Little Adventurers pad and a tape pen. One of these. One of those. The individuals are still available if you want to jump in and grab those, but I'll show you what you're going to get in the bundle and then attempt to do a little demo. What I will say as a little backup is if this demo doesn't go particularly well, Debbie has already done 6 great demos today, which you can go back and watch, and we will be seeing one of her demos a little bit later on in the show. Hello to Mary Shaw, who is in. Michael Adams says, good evening from the Birdman. Hello, Birdman. Hello also to Rhonda, who says, hello again, my crafty friends from Oak Park. Fish and Chips, says Colleen, loved the guys, and thanks for making me laugh and sharing your crafting tips with us. Jen Shank joins us, Kendall Seraphium. Doreen says, just starting to watch, get well soon to Debbie. And Jane Adams says, hi Ben, what do you get if you cross an electric eel with a sponge? A shock absorber. Nice. Send the positive vibes then. You can do this, Ben, says Colin. I mean, I can do it. Whether it's going to be any good or not is another matter. But let me show you the board first of all, and then I'll show you some finished samples, and then I'll show you what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to attempt to do some glitter pasting. I'll need a stencil bath. I'll have to give him a shout in a minute. I don't know whether we'll get Jake or James, because James is in tonight as well, so we'll get one of the two. So this is what you're going to get within this set. It is a 39p stamp and die set and a stencil as well. And it is just the cutest because, you know what, and I've got to be honest with you, when I first saw this, I thought, well, how many times are you going to be using like a staircase within, you know, a project, within a card or within, you know, a gift? So many different things you'll be using it for. And I think if you are struggling, the sentiments kind of give you a bit of an idea. For example, a new chapter. It might be a stairway to a new chapter, a new start, a new job. It could be the stairway to retirement. It could be, and I know it's not something we like to talk about, but you know, a stairway to heaven. Maybe it's a sympathy card. Maybe it's a stairway down to the beach, as we were talking about earlier on. You know, a stairway to the beach for vacation mode. Use it with your stamps and dies that you got with the Coastal Collection, the beach hut and the deck chairs there. It could be stairways to a new home, stairways to reach for a dream. The sky's the limit. There's basically lots of clues there as to the kind of thing that you'll be using these for. It comes with 2 different staircases, and it also comes with sort of gates here. I said those look like the pearly gates. Not that I've ever been up to heaven, but you know when you see them in, I'm hoping to go there one day. I mean, not soon. But you know, when that day comes, I want to go that way, of course, and see the pearly gates. But these could be gates to a princess's castle, couldn't they? They could be gates to a palace. You've got your window there. You've got your, I mean, these could be like a little door. It could be other little gates. Could be like a different window. And then down the bottom here, you've got all of these little added embellishments and elements. So you've got clouds. You've got your little embellishments here as far as your foliage is concerned, the little dove and the can. And then you've got your pots in there as well. So you can decorate this up however you want. And as I said, if you think of other collections that you have, you'll be able to incorporate them within this set. Things like a lot of people have chatted and gone, well, actually, I might make a card for a wedding and have the bride and groom at the bottom of the stairs. Or we said, like the Sarah collection, once upon a time, you might have the princess on the staircase. There's so many different things you can do. This is the stencil set that you're going to get as well. So you get the stencil for the brick wall, which again, I think is a really handy one to have. And then you've also got the stars as well. That's the one I'm going to be attempting to use with the demo I'm going to show you in just a few moments time. But the finished samples here, like, I mean, you probably won't get too inspired by my demo, but the finished samples I think here should inspire you because they, you know, allow you to see the kind of things that you can do. This is fantastic. So again, using some of that specialist glitter cardstock that we had, I think it was in a Halloween A5 pack that we had a couple of months back. So you've got that as the kind of the garden. You've got the beautiful vines there intertwining within the staircase, potted up some of those flowers. You've got the window there as well, seeing the inside of the house this time, just popping behind that some beautiful paper, beautiful retirement card. I absolutely love that. one of Debbie's from a little bit earlier on. This is what we were talking about as well, and Marie Jones has done a fantastic job. You know, this could be, as it says here, just like a make-a-wish. Maybe it is stairway to a new job, stairway to a new opportunity in distant lands, or, you know, the stairway up to heaven. This could be like a sympathy card, but it's been beautifully done, that project. Love the double cut on the staircase, and then the golden gates. Beautiful, beautiful colours. And then, of course, you've got the birds and the clouds there as well. Let's show you, actually, that one's coming up a little bit later on, so I won't spoil that. This I absolutely love. Again, Marie popping this one together. How cute is that? Love the style of card that you've almost got like you've got the outside here, haven't you? The wall with the door, with the little potted plant by, open it up, and you're into that kind of like porch. You're into the area with the staircase. And then you've got your flowers and pots going on there as well, and a little window to the outside. What have we got here? This one, again, like so super simple, but absolutely beautifully done. So, you know, just an inked background, bit of matting and layering, cutting out the clouds. Obviously, drop shadowed the staircase, that beautiful kind of metallic silver onto some black. Use the stencil, which I'm going to try and use in just a few moments' time, just to give you the beautiful, like, glittery stars, iridescent stars in the background, and then a stunning sentiment to the stars, which obviously you get within this set. And I'll show you one more, because this is super clever. This is, again, has Marie done all of these? I feel like she has, yeah. Look at this. Look at that. That card is just brilliant, with the steps up, then the steps across, right up to the window with the shelf. And this is the thing, again, you think about I'm sure it was the garden collection, wasn't it, where we had all of like the different shelves and the tables and stuff like that. You can definitely incorporate those into anything that you do with this particular collection, because I think, you know, they're just going to work an absolute treat and just expand this collection even further. Thank you, everyone. Melody says, good morning, everyone. Very late today. Just in time, says Doreen, to see Ben doing a demo. I know. Get your apron on, Ben, says Doreen. With the glitter paste, I don't know if there's an apron flying about. It'll be fine. I'll be all right, won't I? I'm not gonna make a mess, am I, at all? Evening from a very snowy Newton Moor, says Ellen. Paul Prince says, looking forward to Ben's demo. Ben, I'm sure it will be inspirational. Thought I was watching the wrong day, says Mallory. I hope Debbie feels better. Marie did some awesome demos with the staircase dies. She certainly did. Listen, as I say, you know, I'm someone who's learning my craft, doing a little bit as I go along, but I like to try and have a go when I can, because I always feel like if I can just do something, even if it doesn't turn out brilliant, at least I've shown it from more of a beginner's point of view. That you can achieve things and you can do things and just have a go. So what I've done, Debbie's left me a few bits and pieces as far as cardstock is concerned. So I want to create like a staircase scene with some beautiful papers from the Lunar Blooms, which we were chatting about. So I've just got my card base there, which I have already scored and done. So that is 6 by 8. All right, so the size of that one, 6 by 8, and we're going to go landscape on this one. I'm also going to use, because I mean it's just the most beautiful paper, isn't it? So I'm going to use this sheet of paper from the Lunar Blooms collection. I mean the B side is not so bad, but I really love like the blossom coming through there. So I'm going to do a bit of matting and layering. And what I'm intending to do, if this goes all well, I'm going to use, so I've got the moon bloom, I don't know why I'm doing it there, just put it in the centre, Ben. Why am I down there? Do it over there. So I'm going to use the moon bloom mesmerising glitter paste to go through the starry stencil. So I'm going to do some stars over here. And then what I want is like a little staircase coming up to the gates. And then I'm just going to pop on a very simple sentiment. So in essence, this should be fairly simple to do. I have, because I'm an experienced crafter, listen to me. I like to be ready and prepped. I have got some bits set aside in case it does go wrong, and there's some fussy cutting that we've done that I don't want to do on air, which I've already done, which I'll show you when I get to it. So I'm going to pop that to one side for a second. What I need to do, so I want my staircase die. And I want that in white, and I've got, I don't know, can anyone remember where this came from, this beautiful glitter cardstock in the black? I can't remember what collection that came from, but it's stunning, so I'm going to use that. And what I'm going to do this time, I was chatting to Jamie actually before, and I'm going to do a drop shadow, and normally you think like white onto black, but actually you'll see in a second why I think the black onto white is going to look even better. So what I'm going to do, should I do it in the middle or should I do it in the... Let's go in here for a change. So, first of all, I'm going to die cut my staircase. I'm going to do it one at a time, just because, you know, I want to make sure. Oh, Jamie, don't. Am I going to think I should tape it or not? You think? I think I'll be fine. I'm doing one at a time, so I'm going to be absolutely fine, aren't I? What could possibly go wrong? And as you'll know, I don't normally. I mean, a lot could go wrong, to be fair. I don't normally use the Gemini, but I just thought this time might be a little bit different. I normally use the MIDI, of course, but I thought, you know, let's kind of change it up just a little bit and see how we go. Well, that's cut beautifully, hasn't it? Now I'll do what the experts do. Leave a mess everywhere. Can I just tell you as well, I'm not dropping her in it because I know she's ill and everything, but Debbie has left a right old mess down here. So no. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautifully die cut. That. Yeah, I know she's ill and everything, but I'm not taking responsibility. The bin's full. There's stuff all over the place, so I'm not taking responsibility for that. I'm just saying it. When Helen comes in tomorrow, she'll be like, "Who made that mess?" Debbie Fisher. Right, but she was ill, I know, but she still made a mess. All right, now next up, I want that again in the black. I know potentially, like, you could, you know, do this together, couldn't you, and probably cut it down, but I'm just going to do it this way because it's easier. So there's that again. Is that what I want? Yes, I want that. So I'll pop that through. Very frugal, Jamie, absolutely right, putting it into the corner of the cardstock. Well, I'm going to use more of that white cardstock in just a second. Ben, you got this, says Colleen. Thank you. Marie did some awesome demos of the staircase dies. She certainly did. I mean, there were some really inspirational demos right there. Let's pop that one. Oh. There we go. Don't normally bang the die cuts on the side though, do they? No, I did. I'm my own person. I get that actually. James just said it gives me Guinness logo vibes. So I was going to go like that. But actually, I think, and you'll see in a second, I'm going to, I mean, that's not against the rules, is it? I'm going to drop shadow that way, I think, because that's going to look really nice. So that's my staircase. So I'm going to pop that to one side for a second. So I think I've finished with that. Next up, so what I've done, I mean, shall I cut this for you? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just quickly cut this. What I'm going to do, and I did some fussy cutting a little bit earlier onto the black. So I need this on this linen cardstock. Don't ask me where this is from because it was just some linen cardstock that we just, sorry, heads in shot. Don't ask me where that's from because it was just some linen cardstock that we had lying around. I'm more worried, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, should I take those down, I wonder? I don't really need to. I'm just worried if they, there we go, I'll pop that on there. So I'll run these through. Ben, you're looking like a craft expert, says Colleen. Thank you. Looking very professional with the tapping of the dies, Ben, says Doreen. Well, I try. And then hopefully, yes, these have cut. You could do with a pokey tool, really. Pokey tool. There we go. So pop that out and get that through. I mean, if this doesn't pop out very easily, I've already done this. I've been very, very thorough in my preparation. I had quite a little time to do a little bit of prepping. So we've got that one there. Pop this one out. It's very good with our little dies because there's a release hole at the top of that one, so you can see where the release holes are. So it makes it nice and easy to pop them out if you put your glasses on though, because that does make it a little bit more difficult if you don't have glasses. And then, shall I cut this out for you as well? Yeah, I suppose we could do. We'll do the whole thing. I've got to fill the show. Where's the scissors now? All right, scissors. I'm still getting a pair of these, 3 pairs of these scissors actually for me mum for Christmas, because I think I told you, didn't I, that she said that she wanted the scissors for a Christmas present after she used them at my house. Put that one in there, that one on there, okay. Chuck that one. Have I finished with that? I think so. Need those, pop those over there, making a pile of everything. This will all come to fruition in just a second. If you're thinking like, what on earth is this guy doing? It all will be revealed in just a minute. So pop those on there, like so. And that's the last bit of die cutting I think I'm going to do. I've done like a little, with the stamps that you get all the stamps. Obviously, I'm not going to do the stamping. I've done that already and stamped it out onto the little swash, which you'll see in just a second. And then, in a minute, I am going to do some glitter pasting through your stencil. So that should be the last of the die cutting done. Yes, marvellous stuff. So let's get my pokey tool again. I feel like, am I a neat crafter, would you say in the comments? I don't really know if I am or not. I feel like I'm being fairly neat and methodical with all of this. Neater than most. I mean, I'll take that. Although they're not very neat, I've just heard in my ear. Who is the they are that you're referring to? Oh, everybody else. I mean, Sarah. I mean, neater than Sarah. Debbie is quite, well, can you not get the thing down and just, I don't know if you can, just to see. I mean, don't worry too much, but it's right. So I've cleaned those out. I think I'm done with all of those now. So I'm going to pop that to one side. That can go down there. Look, that wasn't me. All that's the mess down here. That was not me. And you can't even see the bin. Shaming everybody. Right, so I've got all these bits and pieces. He says, chucking all the stuff on the floor. Look at the mess everyone's making. Right, so I've got my pile of bits and pieces here. What I did earlier on, which I'm not going to do, as I say, because I worry about fussy cutting. So I just wanted to back, these were obviously the front of the gates that I cut in that linen cardstock. Then I've just like cut the back piece out and stuck those over the top. So that's where I'm going to use those. And again, I've done that in that beautiful black glitter cardstock. So I've got those there. And the plan is, in a second when I've done some glitter pasting, is I'm going to, let me get my other matting layer that I cut out here. So 6 by 8, then I've got my white matting layer, just a 1/4 inch down. Then in a minute, this is going to be on top of there, but I'm going to add some the glitter paste to that. And then what I'm going to do, oh, there's a little bit there, it doesn't come out, there we go. I'm going to attempt to stick that to there. It's going to lead up to my little gates here, which is going to have the white gates behind, but they're going to go behind there, like so. And then I've stamped out a little sentiment earlier on. Okay. So, the pattern card looks fine, I think. I think it looks fine. I mean, I can. Oh, actually, no. It's actually I do need to trim that down a little bit. That's a very good point. I will trim it down. Well spotted, Jamie. I thought I'd been very, very, very conscientious there. So that's what size is that? So that's 6 and a. Where's my guillotine now? I try and be nice and organised, and then I end up having to do some cutting on air. Are there any more comments coming through? This is hard, isn't it, when you've got to craft and read the comments at the same time. Ben, will you be doing some crafting with us during Craftaganza? Depends how well this card goes. You're such a good son, says Mary Pat, listening to Mum and getting her what she wants. Well, I try. And wow, this is my first time seeing Ben full on craft. You go, Ben. Get your craft on. I like to have a go, Annika. I like to have a go. Right, so what size was this again here? Oh, sorry, head's in the way. What does that say? Is that 8 there? I can't read that. Yeah, 7 and a, yeah, it is. 7 1/4 by, I can't remember what size I did now. That would be right though, because it's a 1/4 inch down, isn't it? 7 1/4 by 6 1/4. So 7 1/4, 7 1/4. So this, I just need to, I'll come down to here. Oh, you just come down a notch, Ben. That's what you need to do. Come down a notch. I'll come to, I want it off that side or the other side? I want it off that side. So, I can't remember what I said now. What did I say? 1 notch down. So it's there. Is that right? That feels like it's too much. Oh well. And then this way, we want to come down 1 notch, so to about there. I think that was right, wasn't it? I think. I don't really know. Perfect. Ta-da! Right. Did that without my glasses as well. I'm surprised I've got all my fingers left. Right, so mats and layers done. We need to do some sticking, but before that, we need to do, we're going to attempt to do some stenciling. So let me pop these back on here as well. But somebody commented earlier on, actually, and this is a really good thing, on the little mat that you get these on, you've got the little designs there, the outline, so you know exactly where things go, so you're not worried about how to stick those back on. So that's that, popped over there. Stencils, I don't need you. Now, I will need Jake in just a second. Should we get him in? Should we call him in? Or should we... Jake! Now I'm going to put the stars over here. Where should I put these? Which way around? Does it not really matter? I feel like that way, potentially. And I'm going to tape this down. This is where it could go wrong. The last time I did... Here he is. Hello, Jake. Welcome to the live show. I'm going to be a bit of a pain now because I'm attempting to do... Come in. I'm attempting to do some stenciling with glitter paste.
Okay.
So you know what you need me to do? I need you to do for me.
Bath.
Run me a bath.
Bubble bath?
You. Go on then. You chuck a rubber duck in there as well? Yeah. Yeah, what a guy. What a guy. So pop that down. I'm going to tape it to the... do I need a hinge on that as well, do you think? Or should I just leave that as it is? I think I might just leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to take the paper down. That is a good idea, actually, just to make sure that doesn't shift. Maybe tape it there. Just being extra cautious. All right, I'm a bit nervous about this, I've got to say. Lovely and brilliant choice of cards, says Carolyn. Thank you. No, Ben, it's not fine. It's fantastic, says Marta. Thank you. You're doing a great job, Ben. Cards look beautiful. The paper you chose is gorgeous, says Jen. Thank you. I really, really love that that collection. So I don't want loads of stars. I'm not going to do the whole thing because, as I say, I want to have my staircase going up here. So I'm probably going to go to about halfway, I think. So this is the moon bloom. Moon bloom. So, oh dear, I'll open this one up. Where's my little spatula? So I'll open this one up. Ooh, look at that. And I'm a bit clunky when it comes to all of this. I'll give it a little... Oh, yeah, it's still nice consistency, that, isn't it? Right, so yeah, whenever I open these up, normally, if I'm showing them on air, it's like, oh, that one's dried up. Someone hasn't put that one back in properly. So there we go. Let's get a little bit on. And then I'll splodge that down in there. I feel like I'm a bit cack-handed at this. Do you know what I mean? Like I need to get more on like the bottom of it. It's more like you're spreading your toast, isn't it? That's the way to do it. Thank you, Jake. Is Jake? There he is. So I didn't know who it was. I didn't even look up. Could have been anybody. So there we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. So come down here. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Is my head in the way? Oh, look at the chunky bits of glitter that you get in there. That is absolutely beautiful. Shall I come a bit further along? I think I might do actually. A little bit more. Actually get a bit out of there. Am I going to do what? Oh yeah, I'm covering it. I don't mind that. I'm going to go over the moon with a little star there. I don't mind that. See what I'll do. I'll spread that down there. Cover that one. I think that's about as far as I want to go. I don't want any half stars, so I'll leave that one. Let's leave that. Or should I do that one? Because the thing is, as I say, I've got to fit my staircase in. Have I covered all of that? I think I probably have, actually. Have a little peek. I've made a hinge, so don't you look. Don't you look. You can't look. Oh, no. Just smudged it. Oh, that could be disastrous. It's not too bad. I've done another one. So if this doesn't look great, there's a bit there missing. Never heard me so quiet, have you, on Crafters TV? It's gone the great thing is, Jamie's like really, I can tell Jamie's like, oh, you got this, Ben, it's brilliant. It's really supportive. George has just gone like deathly quiet. This is George in the gallery now. I can imagine he's like this. It's fine. He's writing the producer report already. That's not a good sign, is it? He's writing the report. Ben had a go at crafting. Please don't let him ever do this again. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've made it. He's just said, so we have a producer report at the end of each show just to say, you know, what happened in the shows. Obviously, the boss is going to read. And obviously, I'm normally down as presenter. And then, you know, Debbie, whoever it is, expert. I'm down as presenter and expert today, everybody. Yes, yes. It's always fun to watch you craft, Ben. You are so much better at it than you give credit for. Thank you, Faye. Ben, you have come a long way since your beginning. Well, as I say, whatever way, can you imagine? I could never have imagined doing this 5 years ago when I started here. So whatever I do is, okay, it's a bit clumpy, but I'm sort of happy with that. It's all right. It's all right. I should probably have scraped more of that back into the thing, shouldn't I? But you know what? Never mind. we're going to pop it in there here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, because I'm prepared. Oh, that needs to go in there as well, doesn't it? Did I sound dead, Devon? All right, the thing is, now what I've done, you see, because I am very prepared, I'm going to bring in the one that I did in the break because that you would need to leave to dry. Although, having said that, I could probably fit my staircase in, but I'm not going to risk it. But that's what you do anyway if you want to replicate this card. So there you go. There's my little stars that I've done. But this is the one that I did in the break, which is dry. It's a little bit better, under less pressure. But same sort of thing. And now, I'm just going to stick it together. Actually, now it made me think, did I actually even do this one the right size? Yes, I did. I feel like I'm in the home straight now here a little bit because it is just sticking it all together and then hopefully you'll see. What I would love, like this would be a dream as well if anyone wants to. I know it's not the best thing in the world. However, if anyone wants to recreate this and tag me in the I'm a Crafter's Companion, that would be life made. That would be life made. Oh, yeah, you could do it. And then send it in to studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. What was that? Studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. And if there was like somebody did do this one, that would definitely get onto the Friday Night Faves Hall of Fame, or whatever we call it. Friday Night Fave, listen to me, Hall of Fame. And yeah, that would definitely be shown. So that would be 50 bonus points. Yeah, I'm bribing them. Basically, make my card and I will give you 50 bonus points. Now, I apologise if this goes a bit wonky. I haven't got my glasses, so it's not the easiest thing in the world. And I do have a little bit of a history with wonky mats and lists. Last time I crafted was with Debbie Robinson, and I thought the card I actually did was okay, but she was, I should have used wet glue, I should have done that, shouldn't I? She was very much like, oh, that's a bit wonky, but I actually thought it was all right, so there we go. All right, next up, will I? Yeah, maybe I'll use wet glue for this. Yes, I use tacky glue. Where's my tacky glue? Where is it? I know where it is. Oh, it's here, it's fine. I thought I brought it out. So tacky glue, going to use just because this is like coated paper, isn't it? So here we go. Oh, hello. You all right?
What are you doing?
I've been left on my own tonight, so I'm creating a card.
How's he doing?
I'm doing all right, actually.
No, I'm asking them how he's doing.
Well, you have to. Well, I've got lots of positivity so far. I've done a little bit of die cutting, did some matting and layering. I've done some glitter paste through a stencil.
My word!
Look at all this with the new collection as well.
I am impressed. I am seriously impressed.
I've come a very long way. A very long way.
What? How come you're matting and layering with your fine tip glue applicator?
Well, just mix
and a bit of tacky glue.
Yeah, just mixing it all up.
Let me just get that.
Leave it alone.
No, it needs sticking really, really well.
Yeah.
So you want to give it a bit of manoeuvrability.
Yeah, but the bottom one is just a glue pen, so you don't really that layer's a glue pen.
I mean, you do realise you've stuck this on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Back to front.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean back to front?
Oh, it's going that way.
Go away! It was going so nicely until you came in, and now you're like, now you're making me feel on edge.
I'm watching him.
Yeah, you're right though. I'm gonna stop crafting until you go because you're making me feel nervous.
Right, okay. Look, it's lifting here.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'll stick it down. It's fine.
All-purpose glue. Loads easier.
Yeah.
Matte and layering, best glue in the world for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have told him 100 times, but this is looking good.
It is looking good. So I'm gonna go black over white over here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
And we're gonna go up to my little pearly gates. I'm gonna pop those behind like that.
Yes, you agree with all of that?
Going behind there, and then I've done a little sentiment which I'm gonna pop over there. So that's not really stuck.
What we're going to stick these on with?
Huh?
What are we going to stick these ones on with?
What do you want me to stick them on with?
Dirty tape pen.
Dirty tape pen.
Dirty tape pen.
That's why I've got that there.
Make your life easy.
Yeah.
How clean's this?
Well, don't blame me. By the way, all of this is Fisher. That's Fisher, not me.
Right. We need it. I don't want you getting your stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Get this clean.
Okay. Maybe I didn't realise you were in today.
I was in this morning.
Ah.
In and out. Big board meeting this morning. Hence the.
Big meeting this morning apparently.
Yeah.
I put far too much of that on now. I wish I'd listened to you.
No, you should have used that to matte and layer in the first.
I know, but I've
place.
stuck it down because it was coming up, wasn't it?
You're doing good though.
I know I think I'm doing all right.
I think he's doing better than all right,
I know. Let's have a look and see what everyone says. You're doing a good job. Looks beautiful, Ben. Ben, that is cool. I always enjoy watching you craft. I feel like we have learned and improved our skills together. Hello, Sarah. Ben is doing a great job.
I did read that.
Sarah, you trained him well.
I did. I have.
Ben is doing a great job.
Yes. Excellent. Even somebody says excellent there.
Oh, no.
Sarah says doing excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Cleaned your glass match up.
Thank you.
Matting and layering.
Yep.
Best glue in the world for that.
Thank you.
This fantastic, just
Yeah.
for a different purpose.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know. I'll come back and check on you.
Okay.
I'll let him get back on with his crafting. Mwah.
If I didn't need any more nerves, Sarah walks in. No, it's all good though. Right, so we're going to stick this down now. I'll use me dotty on it. I was going to use that anyway, me dotty dotty, because otherwise that would be gloop and glue all over the place. You could use your little what do you call it? Your precision glue bottle there, but actually, right, I'm going to pop this one down here. I think. Just need to leave. Oh, actually, no. We'll do this first. We'll do these first. That's what we're going to do. We'll stick that down in a second because I want this to be slightly behind the little gates in just a sec. I realise this is taking me probably a lot longer, George, than you anticipated, but I think he's happy. He's happy. I mean, I could probably. You didn't have to sort of watch me stick all of this down, really, but. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Heads in shot. To be honest, I've only heard that twice today, so I'm actually very, very happy about that. Well done, Ben, says Louise. You are a star. Thank you. I've not quite finished yet. And I've done all of this without my reading glasses as well. Yes, very good work. Very professional, says Dorian. I'm taking all of these. I'm going to pop these onto my CV after we've done the end of this show. Pop a little bit more down on this one. So I wanted to pop these behind the little purple gates, which I've done, to create like a little white drop shadow. So I'll pop those like that, just try and layer those up. It's so difficult to do when you can't really see what you're doing. But I think, does that look about straight? And I think if I pop that over the top, that creates a nice little drop shadow, then that will lead, yeah, we've smashed it. We've smashed it. Right, and then I'll go take pen on here. We'll pop that over the top, like so. It's just nice. I'm a head again. Oh no, I'm just a big fan, and I know the guys go on about it quite a lot. I think it's nice to have like a drop shadow, normally black, but I think the white. Oh, that's wonky. The white works really nicely, actually, doesn't it? So that looks nice. Then this one, which I just stuck a second ago, will pop over. So we'll pop the little steps going up to there, like so. And then we'll do the black. God, I tell you what, I'm absolutely pooped. Didn't help that the boss walks in. Is she in the gallery? Oh, she's gone. I normally love seeing Sarah. Pop that there. And then we're going to just slightly offset this. Oh, George, you're too kind. Just want to. That's a little bit of the white popping through there. And that's not quite sticking down. Oh, man. I'll put a little bit more up here. Am I going to take this one home? Nah, you know what? I might leave this in the. I might leave this in the box. You know, the box that we keep all of the finished samples in, so that the other people can show it on future shows and go, "Who made this? This is an incredible card. This is amazing." What do you say? It has to get picked out the box first. Oh, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that on some foam pads. Foam pads. Foam pads. There's chunky glue, actually. I'll use a foam. I prefer a foam pad if I can find one. They're all like all the smallest ones in the world. Oh, these aren't too bad. Tell you what I'll do, I'll stick that one in there, like so. And then we'll get this one in there, like so. And then we'll peel that off. Hey, I tell you what, I'm pretty happy with this. That looks decent. Do you know what? I've looked at this up close, and I'm like, and I've just looked at it now on the screen that you're seeing, and I'm like, actually, This looks pretty good. Now, where do we reckon for this? Where do we reckon? There, do you think? There? 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 There for George? What do you think, Jamie? In line with the door. What, there? Oh, there? It's covering the moon. There? You like that, George? We'll go with there, shall we? It is my card. I mean, is that wonky or is that straight? Ladies and gentlemen, is this where you go and turn it to the close-up camera? Yeah! I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. So, that is the collection. And that's how you can make look, I'm a beginner. I muddle my way through. But it just goes to show you that anyone can do it and have a bit of fun with it as well. So if you haven't yet got your collection, the Showstopper is available still in the US, so $32 if you want to go for the whole lot. In the Showstopper as well, I'll show you when I go to the other side of the studio, you do get your little adventurer pad and you get your refillable tape pen, so that is included. In the UK, it is all available individually. So you can, if you just want the dies and stencils on there, and you can. Thank you, everybody. I shall read some of your comments that are coming through in just a few minutes. You're all very, very kind. I'm going to go and find Sarah and show her my card now and say, hey, look at that, look at that. Maybe I should do some more crafting in future shows. What do you think? Need a break. We'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar, or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club, and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV. It shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world. And nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good. And sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work and I love you. Bye.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everybody. I'll read a few of these comments out because they're very kind. That is lovely, Ben, says Alison. I will definitely give this a go when I get the die set. Yeah, there's us going, yeah, do it and send it into Friday Night Photos, but you won't have it by then, will you, of course. Stephanie says, Ben, your best card yet. Oh, thank you, I'll take that. Karen Hughes, CC's new craft expert. Ben. Love this, Ben, says Colleen. Ben, I must say you are officially the most awesome man crafter ever, says Kay Garcia. My favourite show to date. Thank you. That is so kind of you to say. Looking fabulous, says Stephanie Theodos. This looks so good, says Ricky Tiki Tambo. Very inspiring for me, she says. Thank you also to Avril. My daughter Isabel is watching with me. She's 5. She says it's really good and loves the fairy tree, and that man is very funny. In all seriousness, it's fantastic, Ben. Well done. Thanks, everybody. Absolutely fabulous, says Michael. You should be well proud of it. This is one of my favourite demos this week, says B. I like the way the gate and stairs have a backlit moon globe. That's the kind of thing I was going for. I'm really happy with that. Because we genuinely, me and Jamie were chatting before. I was like, shall I go black on white or white on black? And we were like, nah, the black on the white looks like nice, really nice. Ben, that is stinking amazing. You rock, says Mary Pat. More Ben crafting, says B. Thank you. And Sandy says, Ben, the finished card is great, but the love and fun you put into the project makes it all worth it. You can craft with me anytime. Oh, thank you, guys. Genuinely. I love having a go. I'm not the best, but I always say it's not a competition, is it really? You know, and if I can have a go and I can inspire you guys to have a go, especially like beginners and newbies and people who don't craft that often, you know, if you look at me and go, oh yeah, that idiot can do it and I can do it. Just to say, Anne, what is in the showstopper? It's all of, so basically you get the stamps, the dies and the stencils from the seascape scene. Seascape? The staircase scene, definitely not seascape, and then you're going to get your little adventurer's pad, the 6x6 pad, and then you're going to get the tape pen included as well. Sold out in the UK, but it is still available in the US. Thank you, Hillary, says, well done, Ben, that was a lovely card. I feel like I can relax a bit now. We're just going to quickly rattle through and show you some of the machines because you'll know that the machines are back on a pre-order. So we thought I'd just quickly give you the details of these and then show you the VTs that we've got with Leanne talking you around all the different machines because obviously these came back in, was it a couple of weeks ago now? Was it last week? I can't even remember. But the Mini is a brilliant machine. You normally, when you see me craft, see me using the Mini or the MIDI. Just I like using these for the simplicity of them. I like using these for the fact that they are portable, they're precise, but they're powerful as well. The Mini is the smallest of our manual machines, as you know, 6x3. I won't say too much because I'm going to repeat what Leanne's going to say in the video. But a great Christmas gift idea for somebody, a great gift maybe for the kids or the grandkids, you know, if you want to get them into crafting with you, or maybe you have the kids and the grandkids come over and you craft with your G2, you want them to kind of craft alongside you. That's where the Mini particularly, I think, will come in. You will get your folders and your shim included in this, so you're set to go straight out of the box for £27.99 or $55.96 if you're platinum and in the US. And as I say, I won't say too much more on this. We're going to go through all four, and the first look at this is with Leanne, who told us all about it on that show when we relaunched them. Have a look.
The Gemini Mini is an absolutely mighty little die cutting machine. It's incredible. It will do all of the small jobs that you need. It will do them quickly and effortlessly, and you will get beautiful power and precision and performance as you expect from all of our Gemini machines. You're working with a cutting folder system, and you're working with a 3x6 space with your cutting folder, which means when you run these through the machine, actually you can get a mighty amount of cuts with the Mini with lots and lots of different dies. The gearing in here is exactly the same as our other manual machines. It's a lovely, smooth, confident turn. That means you don't need to have any power, strength or resilience in yourself when you're putting that through. It's just absolutely effortless for you. And you will get beautiful, detailed die cuts when you run your dies through this fabulous machine. You can see that lovely 6-inch border there, actually a very detailed die and effortless for our Mini to achieve. You will also get brilliant 3D embossing results, and you can see again no loss in pressure or depth of design there. You haven't got light areas and deeper areas, it's just even all the way through. The same with your 2D embossing as well, and you can cut paper, card, thicker tissue, all of the papercraft things that you want to do with your Mini, especially when it's a smaller project. It's effortless for this mighty little machine. You'll get your cutting folder and you'll get your 2D embossing folder shim that you need when you're using a 2D folder. If you're using a 3D folder, straight through the machine as it is. An absolutely brilliant little workhorse that you need on your desktop to do all those little jobs really fast, really easy, with fabulous precision.
Welcome back. So that was Leanne. I was laughing. I wasn't laughing, but no, I was laughing. When we were watching the VT from earlier on, when Leanne was this side for the message in a bottle demo, so obviously she doesn't have her stage over this side, does she? I've just realised either I'm very tall or she is as diddy as she says she is. But I was watching it. I was like, I was up there, and she's like, so. She's lush, though, isn't she, Leanne? We love Leanne. My new folders came, says Hilary. They are so lovely and new. I don't want to use them. And Mary Pat says, I love my Mini. Great to use for flower forming dies whilst watching Hallmark movies. Absolutely. And it's the same with the MIDI, which we're going to come on to next. The MIDI is a great machine to have for fast crafting. You know, when you just want to cut out bits and pieces, if you're doing flower forming, or, you know, if you get like those smaller collections that we're doing now and you just want to cut out loads of like little bits and pieces. Maybe we had that collection back along, didn't we? What was that called now? Oh, the one where you could cut out multiple sentiments at the same time. You know the one that I mean. You could cut out, but you know, for doing batch making, basically, these are absolutely brilliant. They're brilliant for people like me who forget plate combinations from machines all the time, because it is just literally a folder. Again, bigger folder on this, of course, in your MIDI. You get your 6x9 folder, and to be honest with you, the majority of dies are going to go in that, which is excellent. And you obviously just it's the size of your cardstock which is going to stop you popping dies through here, but you can flip and rotate that. You get your shim to go with it as well for your embossing, and it is a brilliant machine. It's the machine that I have. I still have two, as you know. I've got my very own, and the one that I never gave back to Craig, but it's so good. It is powerful, it is precise, it is portable, and it's just an absolute joy to work with. $59.99 is the price on this one if you're in the UK and Platinum, $103.96. And again, you know, I can talk about this for 10 minutes, but why do that when we have a virtual Leanne lined up to take you through the Gemini MIDI, and here she is telling you all around it.
The Gemini MIDI is an absolutely reliable manual machine with a fabulous 6x9-inch cutting and embossing platform to work with. It's a manual machine which has beautiful, soft, even gearing, which means that when you turn your plates through, it is simple. You don't need a lot of power or pressure or strength in your arm to be able to do that. The folder cutting system is absolutely exceptional because all you need is one folder that you will put your metal die through, and when you put your metal die through there with the paper, you get absolutely beautiful results. You don't need to remember a difficult cutting sandwich, you don't need to remember different plate configurations. You put your die and your card in the machine, pass it through, and it will be absolutely beautiful every single time. The amount of detail you can get with the Gemini MIDI is unrivaled when it comes to manual embossing machines. You can see the level of detail that we're able to achieve by using the Gemini MIDI, and even when it comes to tough jobs like 3D embossing and 2D embossing, the Gemini MIDI will do that for you and do that for you effortlessly. You also get in the box a little shim. The shim comes for your 2D embossing folders. You'll use it with those. If you're using a 3D embossing folder, you put that straight through the machine with your piece of card inside, and that's the type of result you'll be able to get. It's absolutely effortless. The gearing is perfect, and you've got this brilliant suction system here, which means it keeps your machine nice and constantly positioned on your desk. It's got fantastic strength in there, and the gearing system is absolutely simple. If you're just looking for absolute simplicity where you do not need to worry about having lots of different plates, you just want to pop something in a cut and folder and go, and you want to take this traveling with you wherever you are, you don't need an electric outlet, and you can take it on an aeroplane, on a train, in the air, on a picnic, in a camper van, craft anywhere in the home, it doesn't matter, and it will still deliver the performance you expect from the Gemini range.
There you go. It is a brilliant machine. Swear by it. It's absolutely incredible, and I know loads of you. By the way, if you have these various machines and you absolutely love them, then fire up in the chat and let us know which one you have, which one you love, which one's your favourite. It'd be good to hear. The Junior is back in stock as well. Junior, that's a Last Crusade reference. For anyone who ever wonders and goes, why does he always do that? It's Sean Connery. Junior, Dad, don't call me Junior. The Junior is back. The exciting thing about the Junior is that we obviously only have the purple one here in the studio, but when you get your pre-order home, yours will be a raspberry, just like the rest of the range, which is absolutely brilliant. This certainly still has a place, I think, in any craft room. It's one of these sort of original machines, isn't it, the Junior? Plate-wise, with this, obviously the plate sizes are 6x9. So again, you're going to get the majority of your dies through this. You get the majority of your, of course, embossing folders are going to go through this. Absolutely no problem at all. And you've got your 3 buttons on this as well. Again, Leanne will take you all through this in just a video in a second. So your on button, your play pause button, and then your rewind button as well. If you are looking for an electronic machine, but perhaps you are working on a little bit more of a budget, for example, or maybe you're sort of new and you don't want to jump into the world of the G2 initially, this is a brilliant electronic machine to go for. And as you can see, it's reflected price-wise. It's a bit more of a easy to manage price, let's just say, over the Gemini 2. We're going to look at the G2 in just a second, but if you want the Junior, it's $135.99 if you're a Platinum member, $199.96 if you are in the US, so you've got your free shipping on that as well. And again, here is Liam telling you why the Junior is one of the very best electronic machines around.
The Gemini Junior is a fantastic machine for you to start at home. It's your entry-level electronic die cutting machine. It's absolutely incredible. You've got all of your control buttons on the top here. So you've got your power on and off, you've got your play and reverse, and you've got your pause should you need to be in control of the plates making their way through the machine. The machine will accept the plates and start automatically, so you don't need to worry about switching it on to start, and you can achieve many brilliant things on this, which are what you would expect from an electronic die cutting machine. You can get beautiful precision die cuts with all of the power pressure performance you would expect from a Gemini machine. This one is cut in the Gemini, in the Junior, which you can see it beautifully detailed, a large die, absolutely gorgeous. This one is not Gemini. And so you can see what you can expect to achieve when you use one of our machines. You will always get that reliability. You will get fabulous embossed results when you use our machine. And then you can see here, you don't get any fading in the pressure, no sweet spots. You get beautiful, even pressure all the way through that 6x9 platform. If you're a multi-crafter, you can do several layers of fabric. I've done 8 layers of quilting cotton here that you can see with the Gemini Junior, and you've got beautiful, crisp, even lines if you are a fabric crafter. You can cut many, many different materials with the Gemini Junior, just as you can with our larger machines. And this is an example of all of the different types of material that you can cut. We've got our pearl card, mirror card, glitter card, mount board, acetate, vellum, packaging, tissue paper, crepe paper, chalkboard, vinyl, funky foam, adhesive foam, flower forming foam, hessian, felt, denim, cork, faux leather, real leather, fleece, several layers of quilting and cotton fabric, sticker sheets, shrink plastic, craft metal, wood veneer, magnetic sheet and net fabric, to name just a few of the different types of material that you can cut. If you want to start your journey with an electronic die cutting machine and you want to see if it's for you, the Gemini Junior is an excellent place to start.
There you go, Junior. There's your Junior. Ben, hubby has just come in and said your tash is coming along nicely, says Alison Mason. Yeah, I do it every November for Men's Mental Health, isn't it, Movember? I nearly, because I know you're supposed to just grow a tash, I keep thinking about shaving the chin bit off, but then my mum said she liked the musketeer look, and then Laura as well said she liked the chin bit, but I feel like I'm cheating a bit. But I might shave this off. I might do the last week of Movember with just the tash. I actually quite like it. I know a lot of people are like, just like, oh, I don't really like a tash on you, but I quite like it. The Gemini machines are like children, says Fred. No favourites, I love them all. Okay. But if you do have a favourite, let us know. D2 is the last one to look at, I think, really. And again, not too much you're going to hear from me because Leanne is going to take you all around this in just a second. But this is the gold standard. This is the machine, that everybody talks about. And I don't care what you say, best die cutting and embossing machine you can get your hands on, 100%. There's so many features to love about this, again, which Leanne will talk you through. There's so many things that you can do with this machine. And again, the thing to say, and Leanne will talk about this in the VT, it's not about the G2 having more pressure than the original Gemini, because you've got as much pressure in our electronic machines that you will ever need, basically. This was all about, I think, updating the look of it, bringing you more features, which again, Leanne will talk about, and bringing you something brilliant as far as the optical sensor is concerned. You've got more storage here as well, but listen, I'm rabbiting on. The price on this, if you want to grab it today, is $183.99, again on a pre-order. It's $255.99, but I feel like if you decide to buy this tonight or you get this over the coming days, once you've got this home, you're kind of done really then, aren't you, as far as your die cutting and embossing is concerned. You've got the gold standard machine. You've got the machine which is going to last you for years and years. You've got the pinnacle of kind of like die cutting and embossing. And if you are somebody who's watching for a crafter tonight, what a brilliant Christmas gift potentially for them as well. Listen, there'll be reasons why you'll get all of the different machines tonight. There'll be reasons why you'll want a Mini over a MIDI, a Junior over a G2. But if you're looking for top notch, top of the tree, this is the one to go for. And if you don't believe me, have a listen to Leanne.
The Gemini 2 is everything you need for a paper crafter, a crafter, a multimedia crafter, a fabric crafter, whatever you do, the Gemini 2 is going to be the most reliable machine that you would ever own when it comes to electronic die cutting and embossing. It's a phenomenal machine which has many, many different functions built into it. Gemini 2 has a 9x12 inch platform so that you've got an oversized space when you're crafting. You've got your drop down storage areas with magnetic closures to store paper, card, tools, dies, whatever it is you need. These platforms are on both the front and the back, so it catches your plates as it comes out of the back. It's fully automatic. The plates will start automatically as they go through the machine. You're in full control with pause, reverse and start confident click buttons on the top. We've incorporated storage for you on the top of the machine where you've got space for all of your dies and tools, and we've given you a media stand so that you can watch your favourite craft channel and watch along your tutorials as you craft. When you're using this, you need to keep it charged, so on the back of the machine we have included for you 3 USB slots, which means that you can keep your machine, your tablet charged when you're using it and it moves with those glide feet across your desktop absolutely effortlessly. How does a Gemini 2 machine cut? This is the level of performance, pressure, power and precision you can expect to achieve from your Gemini machine. These are the levels of detail you can cut. And if you're wondering why I say this is the best in the industry, this is not Gemini. So this is what you might expect from other die cutting machines. This is what you can get from a Gemini machine. It's absolutely incredible. The level of 3D emboss is exceptional, and you can do 8 layers of quilting cotton in one pass, real leather, but you can do a multitude of other types of material which are absolutely fantastic. You've got your 300 GSM pearl card, mirror card, glitter card, mount board, acetate, vellum, foam flower, adhesive foam, funky foam vinyl, chalkboard, tissue paper, hessian felt, denim cork, faux leather, leather, fleece, craft metal, shrink plastic, aluminium, cotton fabric, magnetic sheets, net fabric, wood veneer, all of those things and more. It is the most reliable machine that you will ever own, and you will never regret adding this to your craft stash. It's absolutely incredible, and you can rely on it. It will deliver for you time after time after time.
Welcome back, everybody. So there you go. There's your G2. Take your pick. They're all on a pre-order for you. And I know a lot of people did buy them when we told you that they were back last week or whenever it was the week before, but they are there on the website. So do have a little bit of a look. Thank you, Jack Heath. Just nipped in, and oh my word, Ben, I'm seriously impressed. Go, Ben. Thank you. As I say, I've picked up a lot of hints and tips and ideas off everybody over the time here, and whilst I'm, I make a few mistakes and I'm, a little bit clunky, I do enjoy it, and sometimes my projects come out all right. Lynn says, hi, Fred. I can't agree with that. I like my Geminis more than my kids. Whoa, lol. We're almost done, but before we go, I wanted to show you a demo from early this morning. You might not have been here. So our staircase scene dies obviously have been the star of the day today, if you like. Excuse me. This is the showstopper. So you get the 39-piece stamp, die and stencil set. And you also are going to get with that, if you're in the US, you've got your little adventurer's pad, so that's the 24-sheet pad, and you're also going to get your tape pen. Just to quickly show you, so you don't have to move it, those are all the dies that you're going to get, and the stamps as well. So it's 2 staircase sets basically, and then the windows and gates and all those kind of things to go with. Fantastic stamp sentiments, and then you get 2 stencils within that as well. So the stars that I used on my demo a little bit earlier, and then you've got that brick wall as well. And then, as I say, on top of that, you get these 2 items. If you're in the UK, the showstopper option has gone. However, you can still get the staircase set on its own. I think it's £17. If you shop the day, you'll be able to see that there. But before we did this bit, I just wanted to take you back to one of the demos which Debbie did on First Look this morning. You might not have been watching. It was an absolutely brilliant demo. In case you're wondering whether she is, by the way, she wasn't feeling very well, so we sent her home early. That's why she's not on this show. But she was here earlier on, and this was Debbie and me in First Look with Debbie's fantastic take on this amazing set. Have a look.
So we're going to start with using the dies.
Hey.
Right, we're not actually in the first demo going to be using the stencils. So I'm going to just be using some beautiful papers that we've had out just recently. I've also stamped out, I'm going to do a new home card. So I thought, let's keep it simple, show you how the dies work. I'm going to be using this one for the inside. So you can tell I've got a brand new pack here. So I've got all my little offcuts here. I'm going to bring in my boards from my Gemini. I'm just going to place these onto here. So the first thing I want to do is to die cut that one. So we're going to place that right onto there. I'm just using some, as this really lends itself well, is just your craft card. So popping that onto craft card. Then we're going to use some other little bits because I want to make the pot. So we're going to use the pot here, and we're going to use some greenery. So we've got our foliage. And there's not too much foliage, which I love. You've not got loads of different things that you've got to try and choose what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to use, and in fact, I'm going to cut 2 of these out of the same one. So we'll just pop them through. That will cut no problem through 2 pieces. And then I also want to use the window die, like so. And let's pop that onto here as well, like that. Right, so let's just pop those ones through. So I'm just going to be really gentle, putting my top plates on and then sending that through because I haven't taped anything down.
Okay.
All these dies as well, I'm not sure what the, I got in, yes, I've got the power. I'm just checking to see, I think they might be a bit too big to put through, to put through the mini, but all the embellishment dies will go through the mini, just possibly not the staircases.
Yeah.
Although I will double check on this one just to see if it is, yeah, no, I can see that's all, that is definitely bigger than 3 inches. So let's take that one out. So you can see, look at that, cuts absolutely beautifully.
So good.
Then we've got our next one, got our leaves there, just take those out. And our little pot as well. And I love, so even with the pressure of the Gemini, it's actually given me the little spokes inside. But what's good about this is if I pop that back in, you've now got a stencil die, so you can stencil through that with your ink. So I will do that in a second. Let's just pop pieces to the side, making sure I've got everything out, and then we will start to pop our card together. So now what I am going to do is, because I want to make a difference in the staircase, we're actually going to do a bit of colouring, even though it's onto the craft card.
Yeah.
So let's pop them to the side, bring this one in, and I'm just going to use this piece of card to colour onto so you can see it. Now all I've got is my brown grey blend. So I'm going to use the darkest colour. It's quite a dark colour, but I'm going to use it on my steps. So I'm just going to colour where I know my steps will be. So it's just a case of colouring those pieces in. So nice and simple. But this is going to make it look like you've got really expensive wooden slats going across your step.
Sending much feel better energy, says Kay Garcia to Debbie.
Oh, that's nice. Feel better energy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sending you the good vibes. And Jean Marie says, oh good, the outlines are on the die storage sheet.
Yes. So Leanne, we were talking about this the other day, Ben, because we have got into a bit in the past of having those sheets that doesn't have the outlines, and then you have to make a puzzle to fit them all back. We've started now, and Leanne has said that she started to do that with everything.
It is handy for storage then, isn't it, to be able to do that?
Yeah, really handy. So it's quite hard when you're trying to pop things back where you think they should go. I remember, if I do remember, I normally just take a picture before I take them off, and then
that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, and then I know where they go back. So I have done that in the past as well. So I do love that myself, that they're actually on there.
Karen Carter's in touch. Get well soon, Debbie, and enjoy your holiday. Enjoy
you.
Christmas and New Year as well. 37 days to go until Christmas.
I can't wait. I love Christmas so much. And I feel really lucky this year because we're obviously having a holiday. We've never had a winter holiday like this. Not before Christmas anyway. And when we come back, we're actually at my daughter's for Christmas. So
are you getting a tree or anything this year or not?
Yes, so we're going to put our tree up this weekend. I know it's early, so don't shout at me. It's just
not that early. Loads of people have already, I think.
Oh, yeah, funny enough, I haven't seen some, so which is early. I wouldn't normally put them up. I normally do put them up the beginning of December.
Yeah.
But I want it to be up for when we get back home, which I thought would be
you want it all
really
done,
nice.
don't you?
But my daughter is staying at our house, so I'm not sure if I should put them up because I don't know how Teddy's going to be. But if we put them up this weekend, I think we'll just not have to put stuff on the bottom of the tree.
You might be all right.
The thing is, Ben, I'll have to show you a video. It's very funny. We've got one of these sort of spiky plants outside.
Oh, yeah.
And he just loves diving in it.
I've seen it.
Yes.
I've seen it when he dives into it and he's just like chewing on the leaves.
And he chews it and dives, and I think he might do that to the Christmas tree.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And let me just grab a drink. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
it's always a bit of a worry. I think I've told you before on air, haven't I? We used to live next to a lovely couple called Ryan and Emma who had a greyhound called Tom, and he was as Mac was very much at home in their house. He was very much at home whenever he came around our house, and I think it was the first year we had Christmas there, and we put up our Christmas tree, obviously. And Emma had come round with Tom, who'd sort of trotted into our house, and we never thought anything of it, you know, because he was always sort of just into the house, and he trotted in the lounge and cocked his leg and peed all over the Christmas tree.
Oh no, that's very funny. Like Teddy had grown up last week because he cocked his leg for the first time.
Oh, did he? Yeah. A rite of passage. There's my lad.
It's funny, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, he might be really good, but because he's like that with that bush, I keep thinking, I think he's going to be like it with the tree.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to be on guard. You know, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I took my glasses off to do it. There we go. Let me just pop them back on. So with the window, I'm going to do the same, but I'm just going to come across the bottom like so, and then we're going to paint the window. So I'm leaving that sill as like a windowsill. So just colouring those in. You could do these with ink pads as well if you wanted to. So just making sure we get that coloured in.
Debbie, have a wonderful trip, says Colin. I hope you will be feeling better soon. Carolyn says, Debbie, have a wonderful time away. We will miss you.
Oh, thank you so much. I will miss all you guys. I'm really going to miss you guys. I feel like it's a long time.
Oh, Debbie's mic's gone. It's all going on today, isn't it? Oh, and now it's come back again. And I recognise that paper you've got there. That's from the gold textures, isn't it?
Gold textures, yeah. So I had to use this because I thought this would make lovely wallpaper, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I've done this, and then I chose another piece. This one, I think it was from the Country Lane.
Oh,
yes. It has the slats on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I thought, could be actually the wooden flooring. This could be our wallpaper. And then I've just got, sorry.
It's all right.
Just got a white piece of card underneath.
Yeah.
Right, let's stick all this together. I'll let you talk while I'm sticking.
That's probably the best thing to do, I think, isn't it? It's horrible when you get like a sore throat and a little bit of a tickle. But Debbie, being the warrior she is gonna soldier on. It's the worst job in the world, this, when you're not feeling particularly good, particularly when you've got to talk as well and your voice goes, you've got a bit of a sore throat. I put my Christmas tree up last week, says Betsy through Black. Love all my Christmas decorations. Let us know in the comments, is your tree up? Or when are you planning on putting it up? I've just looked at the calendar. I think ours will probably go up a week on Sunday, I think, because that's the 30th of November.
Yes.
So I think like the day before the start of December would be a good day to do that. Don't know whether we'll get a real one. Last year we were going to buy an artificial tree for the first time in a long time, but then we ended up buying a cheap real tree, and it was probably one of the best real trees that we'd had.
Yeah, I love our artificial tree.
Yeah.
We've got so we've been a bit extravagant. Was it last year or the year? I think it was the year before.
Yeah.
We actually bought a tree which had lights already on it.
Oh, I mean that's the dream, isn't it?
It really makes such a difference. So you just have to fluff it all out, switch it on, and it's ready to go, ready to be decorated.
Because I feel no matter how you put your lights away every year, even if you're that careful, because I feel like that's my job each year, every time you come back to them the next year, it's like some little light gremlins come in and like messed them all up and made them all tangled, even though you remember putting them away in a good fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why we thought, you know what, let's just pay a little bit extra. And because they're not on very often, they only come out once a year, they should last up to about 7 years.
Oh, right, okay.
And then they all come, so you can take them off and get them reapplied.
Right.
So, but that's quite a long time, so.
We might just do that this year. Where did you get your tree from?
It was a garden centre.
Oh, was it?
We got a good deal on it as well. They had an offer on, so we got a good deal.
Might have a look this weekend. Just whilst I think, Debbie, as well, and we don't have to do this in this show, but maybe one for the later show. Karen's asking, and I thought this, Karen, as well, because it's on a couple of those cards. Would Debbie be able to show us how to cut the big staircase that you're using now to cut it out so it's going in two different directions? So like when we saw on the cards, is it meeting in the middle?
Oh yes, absolutely. Let's do that in the launch, and we'll have a look at some of them. We'll show you how you can do certain ones.
Yeah.
Because there's other ways. I've got one here actually. So you can, if you wanted to, you could do it. So if you place this like
it looks like it's continuing.
Then you can have, do you know when you get a staircase that goes up one part and then goes to another? So I would trim this away. So you could stick this together. I'd bring it over a little bit more. So it could be like this, but then cut that piece away. And then that way you've got like a double staircase that goes up. The other way is that you would turn it around.
Right.
So you don't notice it. So even though it's different because it's the back of the die, you can absolutely do it this way as well. So if you pop it like that and then have it there, then it's going one way and then the other way. Can you see? So that's how you would do it. So it's really simple. It's just a case of turning the dies around.
Right.
But yes, anything you want to see, I can absolutely show you that later on.
Excellent.
Now, the other thing I want to do is I'm going to bring in a white piece as well, because we've put a white piece underneath that so you can see it just showcases it a little bit more. And then this one is going to go over the top as well. So we're going to stick these ones together. And then I've just got some sort of just pattern papers here, which we're going to put on the back so it looks like it's looking outside. So all we're going to do is take our tape pen, our dotted tape pen, pop some dots just over this one.
More comments coming in. Christmas trees. People chatting about. Oh, my tablet's just having a moment. My tree came with light too, says Cindy. So much easier to have it already
it's
done.
Lovely.
And Colin says, our tree goes up the day after Thanksgiving. We celebrate our Thanksgiving first with a house full of friends and family, and then the next day it's Christmas. I love
nice.
Christmas, says Colleen.
Oh, that's lovely.
Is Thanksgiving, is that a week
end
on
of the month,
Thursday?
isn't it?
27th, I think, is it?
So, oh, do you know what? We're going to be in America on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to be so nice.
That would be so good, wouldn't it?
Yes. In fact, we're not on the cruise, so we're actually be in New Orleans on Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'd imagine that would probably be an amazing experience, wouldn't it?
Oh, you know what? I better speak to the guys because we might need to book something because everywhere might be booked up.
It'd be rammed, wouldn't it? I would have
Yeah.
thought. Do people, well, how come we said that? Do people go out for Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
or?
I don't. Oh, and it's open.
US friends, let us know. We don't know. Is it like Christmas where
Susie, can we
everything's
come
shut?
to yours for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Susie!
That's funny.
That's a good point, actually. Because if it's anything like Christmas, then everywhere will be closed, won't it?
Yeah. Oh.
No.
I've not even thought about that. Right, so I'll bring in the one that I've already done. I've just stenciled through the actual die just to create the little lines. And then we've got some little ferns here. So they're just our little leaves, which we're going to have in our pot. And then also just stamped out a new home card. And just to tie it in with the green, I've just cut a piece of green. So I've used my little nesting dies, put my new home with the green, and then we're going to have our pot down here. So let's just stick all of this together. So let's pop our window there.
This card is looking lovely, Debbie, says Connie. And Betsy says, I used to put my tree up the day after Thanksgiving, but when COVID hit, I started decorating in early November as it just makes me happy, says Betsy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know there's lots of people that say you shouldn't put your decks up so early, but if you love your decks going up early and you like to make, because Christmas comes and goes so quickly.
Yeah, it does.
It's just, you know, it just doesn't hang around very long. So I think there's nothing wrong with putting your decks up early.
I think you just have to do what you want to do, isn't it, really?
Totally.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yes, totally.
You want to put them up in November. If you want to put them up in October, put them up in October. It's your house, your tree. Do what you like.
It certainly is.
No Christmas tree until after we get back from our Madness House of Fun week. Butlin, says Zoe.
Oh,
off to
amazing.
Butlin's Minehead at the end of the month.
Or is it like a...
Like a big weekender.
Yeah, what is your weekender?
Madness.
Oh, Madness.
Madness House of Fun weekender. So I guess it will be, well, obviously Madness.
I've got a feeling my brother might be going to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's told me. They're definitely doing one a Scar weekend. So, yeah, maybe that's the one because they're massive Madness fans.
Is there loads of other sort of Madness type bands as well? It's a Scar, isn't it? Like
yeah.
That sort of weekender. Thanksgiving, our 43rd wedding anniversary. Hard to believe I'm too young to be this old, says Colleen. I was thinking, I don't know why I thought that this morning, actually, Colleen. It's my 20th wedding anniversary next year. I was thinking, how can it be married for 20 years?
Cool, that's good.
I know, I'm only 35. I'm
Wow, that's one to be celebrated.
Yeah, I'm sure Laura's probably got a lovely holiday or something for us booked. Take me away to celebrate 20 years. I did it for the 10-year anniversary. I took her to, so I'm sure she's got something brilliant lined up. Or not. Since I'm home, says Christy, is back from Florida and has today off, I'm going to see if he will do the tree and decorate today. Well, let us know if he does, Christine. Feel free to send pictures of your tree if it's already up. We don't mind seeing Christmas trees.
There we go. We're going to
Looking
keep
beautiful.
this nice and simple, but look how beautiful that is for a new home.
Beautiful, beautiful project. That was from First Look this morning, so a massive thank you to Debbie. If you want to go back and watch all the shows, I can recommend. She did another fantastic demo in that First Look show, and then she also did a 4 actual demos in launch day, so do go back and see them all. Showstopper sold out in the UK, but is available in the US. That is the Showstopper, but if you want the staircase scene stamps and dies on their own, then you can do that on the Shop the Day. Thank you everybody so much. I can't believe that 2 hours has flown over. We did it. I think it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for all of the love, as always, and the positivity. It was brilliant. Massive thank you to the guys as well, to George and to Jamie and to Jake for running me a bath. I can't believe that happened. I finally had Jake run me a bath. He didn't bring me the rubber duck though, so maybe next time. But yes, thank you all for watching. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Helen's in tomorrow, so we'll be with her from midday. Until then, have a brilliant rest of your Tuesday. Oh, thank you to all the social media superstars as well. I must say thank you to Rachel and also to Jan today as well. We'll be back with you tomorrow, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And from all of us, bye for now.